Hi everyone. How y'all been? I've been good. Thank you. Thank you. Today I have yet another amazing, cool, delicious white man of a guest,
Okay.
Justin Close. Thank you for coming, Justin.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you dedicated your precious time of
Yes, I
life,
did.
your youth. One day,
My
one.
last remaining days of youth,
No, don't say
I've
that.
sacrificed it for this.
Last, no, you're still young and going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you came here to share this time with me, and I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Wearing this beautiful fishy kind of shirt.
It's sharks. Sharks.
Sharks. Okay, so you are a little bit sharky vibes, some jeans and some beard on. You got. How old were you when you started wearing that beard thing?
I'd say mid 20s, late
Uh-huh.
20s. I'm 43 now. So it's been a
You
while.
are 43. Wow,
Yeah.
you look fresh, homie.
I thank you. I
Yes,
thank you.
yes. And so you started wearing it. Did something major happen? You're like, oh, everybody's trash, everybody's asshole. I'm gonna just hide underneath it. What was it?
As this started to go away, I was like, I also have a little,
Yeah,
whatever.
we all do, like a
Yeah.
little double chin.
And then I realized that if I grew out the beard, I would successfully hide that. Everyone in my family has this.
Uh huh.
And they all have this little thing,
Yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah.
get to hide it with the beard.
Well, it's hardly noticeable. You.
Now you're not gonna be able to
No,
stop
you made
staring at
it.
it the
You
whole
made it
time.
work. It's a nice contrasty vibes. The bald here and a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
hairy here. It's like my pussy. I keep it just like that. I'm sorry. I just went straight to the important stuff. But yes, and sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm
The
so
important
sorry.
stuff.
I'm so sorry.
This is your show. You get
Yes,
to
yes,
say
yes.
whatever you would like.
Yes, this is 18 plus. Come on, kid, go back to your classes. But yeah, cool, cool, cool. So you have this, you have got the look, got the type. What are you hiding though? There's gotta be something you're hiding
I'm
somewhere
hiding this.
behind. No, no, no. Just what are you hiding emotionally? What is the weakest spot in Justin? We go straight to the point. There's no jokes in here. We go straight to it. We want to know your truth. What are you hiding with your most sensitive parts?
Oh wow.
Call it therapy. I'm gonna get you.
You're gonna get me?
Like in a good way. You're gonna like it.
You're gonna get me to fix me, or you get me to?
I'll share some of me with you, and you'll share some of you with me, and we'll come to some nice golden middle understanding of
Have you
life.
shared your greatest emotional vulnerability in previous podcasts?
I always do. I always share lots of vulnerable aspects of me.
So you've already revealed the number one thing.
I never said number one thing is this. Like,
Okay.
so
But you're asking for my number
yes,
one
yes,
thing.
yes. I'm the asker. I'm the question asker here. You can ask me. I mean, you can fake it. You just whatever comes to your mind, whatever you wanna reveal.
What do I want to reveal? Uh, I've struggled with my weight my whole life.
Oh, okay. White people problems. See, you're not alone.
I'm getting started. I throw that out there to get started.
All right.
But yeah, I was always a chubby kid, and it would drive me crazy. My older brother was always skinny, and there was times when I was like, I didn't understand metabolism, so I would literally eat everything that he ate, and he wouldn't gain weight, and I would, and I was like, what is happening? And that was when I discovered life isn't fair at like 10 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were both in the same boat, but you couldn't eat it. What he could
Mm-hmm.
and stay skinny and
Exactly.
cool, and you're like, why do I look like this? We eat the same thing. All right, but I feel like it's just this, and I feel like everybody has problems with their stomachs. We all fat at the stomach. It's something connected with how we become older and the metabolism, whatever it is.
I'm jealous of people who can just eat everything they want and never gain weight.
But I can tell you a secret that helps me.
Please.
So there's a thing where you do 16-hour fasting. Nighttime calculates as well.
Okay.
So if I eat last time before 8 p.m., I go to sleep. Next day I eat not before 12 noon.
Okay.
And when I eat, I go crazy, and I just keep my 16-hour no eating.
How long the intermittent fast? How long have you been doing that?
Here and there, not doing it, but mostly from November.
Damn.
It keeps you sharp. It keeps you tight. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never tried it. I've
You
always.
should. It's so easy. People say
Is
it's
it?
hard, but it's easy. I can go now. I feel like I can go more than a day. I feel like if I want to, my mind can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
There's sometimes when I'm about to go on stage and I always have to have like a granola bar. I'm not diabetic, but there's sometimes if I don't eat and I can feel my energy flagging.
No, you have to eat. But basically, what they say is like people, our ancestors didn't eat 3 meals a day. They do it to sell, like the economy and everything. But we need like, I recently just had 1 meal because I started late and I have 1 meal and I don't eat the second one.
Really?
Yeah, but of course you want to grow that booty too. But you know, if you eat
Naturally.
1 meal a day, it's better than you eat stuff because then they say when you're hungry, your body's on repair mode. So it's good for you to skip
Okay.
even a day of food. That's
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
say.
Because back in the day, there was a thing where it was probably an old wives' tale, but like you had to eat a lot of little meals
Yeah, that's
to
what they
like
want to
keep
make you.
keep the metabolism going.
Yeah, no, mm-mm.
No.
They say the more you're hungry, the better you're doing. For real. I mean, not for hungry people. I'm sorry. We eat.
What do you think about the what are they GLP ones? The
What?
The Ozempic?
I know that it's a bad pill, that it messes up their system. I don't know. I know that now they don't give it away that easy and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it gets rid of food noise.
They just sell, like, okay, let's be real. Your government, America, my government, I'm American. Like, they trying to fuck us up. So everything out there is for us to lose, but we gotta be smart about it and not trust Google, not trust ChatGPT. Trust the foreigner who got more information. Just kidding. But yeah, don't do the, like, all this medical stuff is so fake. Just go through natural medicine, natural food. Like, just fucking. I wake up every morning. I make myself a coconut smoothie. Like, realistically, the Thai
Before noon? Before noon?
no. Before
Okay,
I eat,
okay.
time is up. I eat. I make a smoothie, like organic, like beets, some greens, an apple, or a coconut, Thai coconut. I blend it. I drink it. It makes
Okay.
it. Yeah, like
And
things
that's
like
what
this.
kicks off. That's the first thing you eat every day.
That's most of the time when I have the chance, I do it before I do food. Yeah. Would you feel so open-minded to share a little bit of childhood with a strange Armenian woman you met maybe a couple of times throughout your comedy career? No, but basically, like, tell me a little bit about you, like when you were growing up, a little bit, just a little.
I'm a middle child, so I have two brothers. I have one older, one younger.
Okay.
I grew up in the suburbs of Philadelphia. I was raised Catholic. Went to Catholic school up until 6th grade, and that was wild. Just going to church every week, doing that whole church thing.
What did you guys do in church?
Sat there, listened to the priests.
You had to, huh? Wow,
Oh
that's
yeah.
deep into religion.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Every week. Both my parents were raised Catholic, and then they raised us Catholic. We stopped going, I guess, when I was in middle school, 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty, like, everyone in my neighborhood was Catholic.
Oh.
And then we moved when I was 10, and then basically nobody was Catholic.
Wow.
But yeah, that was a trip. It was funny. I remember going to Catholic school in 5th grade, and then going to public school in 6th grade.
Oh wow, they changed like that. They changed their mind, your parents, or what was the
Well,
deal?
I was really into art, so I like to draw.
Wow.
And the art program at the Catholic school was nothing. We got like 1/2 hour every Friday. We were told to like draw. And my older brother had gone to public school, and they had a great art program. So I wanted to do more art. So I went there, and I remember feeling very nervous when I was going to public school because I thought there would be like more fights.
Did you get into any fights?
No, I was a good kid. I didn't.
Oh
I
wow.
didn't. I
So
had
nobody ever beat you?
no.
Well, I got beat up in this city, like, well,
Yeah,
it was in the street, but yeah, I don't know.
because you were.
I had an iPhone and two black chicks, so that I did. But it's all good.
I was. It was funny. I was worried that there would be way more fights in public school, and then I realized I was like, oh no, there was way more fights in Catholic school.
All right, let's get down to the, how they call it, nitty gritty. What now? How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Oh my God. 18.
Oh my God. I was 19 years old when I lost my virginity, and it was too late. Because, like, you know, it would be nice to have it sooner, of course. It would be nice.
I'm always amazed. Do you find this? I'm always amazed. There was a comedian last night at the Comedy Store who was just openly talking. They were 30 years old and a virgin. I don't think they'd ever kissed a woman.
Was it a girl?
It was a guy. I forget his name, and his whole set was about that.
He never kissed a woman.
I don't know if he's kissed a woman. He's definitely never
Was
had
it
sex.
a straight-looking man or different vibes?
Straight, I think.
Well,
Yes,
so he's
yes.
virgin as fuck, and he's sharing about it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. 40-year-old virgin, I guess, call it.
Well, what I'm saying is like I think it's like when you say 19 is old, like I don't think that's considered
Well, what I'm
old.
saying is like this Russian is like sex is very wild in Russia. Like when I
Mm.
was like super like young, I went to first grade in Russia.
Really?
Yeah, 2 years we lived about 2 years we
Wait,
lived
you
in
were
Russia.
born in
Yeah, in Armenia.
and then you moved to Russia.
We went there when I was like very little, maybe 3 years old or something.
Okay.
We lived there for 2 or so years.
Okay.
And I went first grade there. So even in first grade, they're already sexual and kissing and stuff.
Really?
So around 14 or 15, these kids are like living sexually. So I'm like, that would
Yeah.
be nice, you know? I mean, I'm being like a little bit naughty about it, but it's nice. When your body's already evolving, like around 16, that would be nice.
And did you move
To Armenia
when
when
you
I
were
was like maybe like seven,
okay?
back to Armenia,
Yeah.
lived there, and then I came here like 2013 on my own.
On your own.
Yes,
Dang.
I know.
In LA?
Yeah, came here straight up, and then we had like my grandma's friend let me stay with her like a month
Okay.
or so, and then I moved with some people in one room. I rented a room in their home.
Dear
whatever.
God.
I've been through stuff, Justin. You don't
Yeah.
know me, but I've been through shit.
No, I can't even. The idea of like when I moved from Philadelphia to LA in 2018, and I knew some people out
Oh,
here.
you got here in 2018, later than me. Wow.
No, you were
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
I was 2018. Oh,
Yeah.
later than you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Wow.
But like, as big of a change as that was, people were like, "Oh my God, like, how are you gonna meet people? How are you gonna find your way?" And it's like, I'll figure it out. And you meet people. I can't imagine coming from Armenia.
You don't want to imagine it's hard, yeah.
I can't.
It's hard, yeah. I've been through some crazy stuff and crazy stories and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Share them.
I mean, gotta get to it. But like, what's the craziest thing that you happened like in your experience of adult life or something sketchy and crazy?
Something sketchy and crazy.
Let's get something sketchy from the white guy.
Sketchy.
Dirty, naughty, sketchy, beautiful, surprising, memorable, and from your childhood. Uncle John or something. I don't know. What do you got?
God, I'm trying to think. What's a PG-13 story I can tell?
Anything you want, sky is your limit. Until I'm on YouTube, until they like me, we like anything can go. Anything goes.
Anything goes. God, it's now with an open-ended question, I'm like coming up blank. I know I have stories from my life.
But if it doesn't come to you, it's fine. Just tell me how many times a day you jerk off. People like my transitions usually.
Yeah, these are the
that's
very, very
catchy.
abrupt transitions.
Catchy.
It started with what's your biggest emotional vulnerability, and then you wanted details about my virginity. You really just
Go with the flow, the waves come, and I'm just whoa.
You go with the flow of things that are happening in here. You're like,
in my head, yeah.
it's time to do this transition.
Yes, sir. So, how many times a day you jerk off? He's trying to sneak his way around because he's white, not Jewish yet, but maybe he's Jewish too.
I was Catholic. I am
That's
Catholic.
Jew? No, that's Catholic. That's not Israel. It's
There's a
different.
lot of similarities between culturally
Yes.
Jewish people and culturally Catholic people.
Okay.
But they're very, very different.
Yes, sir. I take it back. He is Catholic to the bone.
No, I'm not. I was
Not to the bone.
I was raised that way, and then I realized I was like, oh, I don't believe any of this stuff.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
See?
I'm gonna murder a Mexican guy who's working on the room above us.
I don't condone murder. Don't murder anybody.
Condone
Condone.
means you're not supporting it.
I do not approve.
I know
of
he's
murder.
a white guy.
I
He's
do
gonna
not
say that because we're publishing this. He wants to be safe. I'm not gonna kill no Mexicans. Maybe they'll just get deported by ICE. I'm gonna get you, asshole. I asked him. I'm like, asshole, I have a guest. Are you gonna be loud? He's like, no.
Did you call him an asshole?
No, I didn't. I'm like, senor. That's how I said it. But now the guy's making noise. And we are in this moment together, guys. Me, you, and Justin. And if he doesn't stop, I'm gonna call the ICE. Cause like, what does he think he is? Who does he think he is? He thinks that he doesn't know. He thinks I don't have the ICE number. I'ma call ICE. I'm trying to be loud so he understands. Voy a telefonar Ice. He doesn't understand that I'm going to report his
I
ass.
think he's sanding.
No, whatever he's doing, he gotta go because otherwise Ice is coming for his ass.
What time is it?
These people are fucking with me. Don't fuck with me. Just kidding. It's just the tough me speaking through the vulnerable me.
So you're still getting used to this building? You just moved?
I just moved, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the best part about this building?
The rent,
Is good?
I pay $1,300 for
What?
a one bedroom.
What? What? You can't see it, but this place is quite large.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh
God
my
was good.
Lanta.
You're what?
Oh my, that's crazy. That's
That was
crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Prayers were heard. God answered, and it's still a lot of money to pay to this. Just we throw it
Yeah.
out in the river,
Yeah.
you know.
When I first moved to the city, I found an apartment through a friend of a friend, and I pay around $1,000,
Oof.
which you can't find
What you
that.
pay now?
1,015.
That's a lot of money. A lot of money. So how do you expect us, art people, artists? Yes, we do comedy. Y'all know what it is. Be just doing art and paying all this money to these people. It's crazy. Yes.
I know
if you
people
think-
who pay like 2 and 3 times.
Yes,
Who
but
don't have a crazy
it's their
job.
problem. But with still a lot of money.
That's
a lot
wild.
of money.
That's wild.
Okay. So you skipped the question about hand jobs, which is okay. We're not pushy about stuff. Like we don't want to make you like feel any type of way. Oh, this chick, what does she want to know? How many times I jerk off? Everybody jerks off.
You want to
Who
know a
cares?
whole lot.
How many times they want to jerk off? Do jerk off in a sock, just more safe, more comfortable. So you don't have to clean it up later. I'm sorry, this is the wildest thought I ever had. This is dumb too. Maybe you don't find your sock. Maybe you don't find your sock. You
He
put
wants to
someone
answer.
else's.
How many times do you think he does?
As many times as he's hammered my head today, I don't know. He's like hammering with one hand, jerking off with the other. I don't know. What is his problem? Fucking
Do you
asshole.
answer this question?
Honestly, not a lot, but maybe every now and then, maybe like once a week or something. I try to be less about this stuff because sex is a very hurtful subject to me. Yes, because never mind on this. But yes,
We can skip over that.
yes, skip over that to all the people out there who ever had any sex with me. Fuck you. I actually not fuck you, but not all of them. But Justin, you get me. You get me.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Some of them were good.
Some of them we would, yes.
Okay.
We would, some of them still.
Okay.
Do you, Justin, have any Armenian friends?
One of my best friends growing up was Armenian. And I remember, I'm not going to say his last name, but I just remember like seeing his last name. And I was like, there are so many extra letters.
Actually, yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. My last name is Barseghian.
Say that again?
Barseghian.
How do you spell that?
So that's why us foreigners, I'm sorry, Justin, nothing personal, are more intelligent because our alphabets are more rich. So there's letters that these guys can't even pronounce. It's like R.
Okay.
So can you say R is here?
R.
R is a different letter, but it's more like R. Barseghian.
I'm not.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I feel powerful now. What y'all got, white people?
How many letters are there in the Armenian alphabet?
39?
39?
I think so. How about y'all's?
26.
So all the and all those letters y'all are missing out on, but you'll learn. You don't need it. Y'all like it simple in America. Everything's simple, everything practical, and I don't judge. No hard feelings.
Can I ask when you learned English? Did you learn it in school or did you learn it when you came here?
So I went to school. They teach it like a English second foreign language.
Okay.
And it was like all right. I knew some stuff, but the alphabet, this and that, but not like really speak it.
Yeah.
Then I went to language university. I studied Italian as my major. God knows for what. I studied Italian. Yes, I studied also Spanish. And then I studied English as a third foreign language or fourth.
No way.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's relatively easy to learn Italian and Spanish together because there's so many similarities.
Yes,
Is
I
that
was
true?
mixing them every day. The
Really?
Spanish teacher was like, "You're speaking Italian," and the Italian teacher's like, "You're speaking Spanish." I'm like, "I'm sorry, what y'all think you're gonna
Yeah.
do? This is like the same shit."
Yeah.
It was my main dilemma, but yeah.
Sure.
English was all right. I never was really good at it. I came here, I was telling my friend the other day, I would order food in a place. They were like, what? And they would answer. I was like, what? Can you say it slower? I wouldn't understand. And my English was British English, the polite version, not the
Oh,
slangy
interesting. Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
So it was hard. But I was in mostly American people environments. So I
Mm-hmm.
slowly picked up. I started reading books in English. I would translate words, learn the words,
Mm.
memorize them, and work on it. So when I started doing comedy, as you can imagine, I would just listen to others. And I was like, what is he saying? Let me get my vocabulary. And I was just,
Sure.
it was,
Sure.
yeah, it just improved my perception and understanding of y'all first,
Sure.
and then the language, and just basically expressing me in your language.
Have you ever heard there's a thing that says that you know you've mastered a language when you can tell a joke
Oh,
in that
yes,
language,
sir.
which I've always liked because like the inflection, the intonation, the tone, that's like you've graduated where you like truly understand the
I
language.
guess I'm good now.
There you
But
go.
my jokes are never really with the setup and the punchline and everything. But they do the job. But it's like, you know how it is. I just go and talk. But yeah,
Did you just do comedy here?
yeah. I started in 2021.
Okay.
You started in when?
I dabbled a little bit when I was
2020? COVID?
2018. Like I would go to mics in Philadelphia like 2016, 2017 a little bit. But in Philly it was like one a week. And then when I moved to LA in 2018, that's when I was starting going like 2, 3 times a night. Just to like
So now you still keep that up? You still do two,
No,
three
I
mics?
don't do as much. I don't do as much mics.
How many mics a week do you do, Justin?
Generally maybe 4.
4 mics a week.
Yeah.
What do you call somebody who does it once or twice or 3 times or maybe not at all at some point?
I mean, so, like I back in when I first started, I feel like I just had to get on stage, get on stage, get on stage. And now sometimes, like I still think there is a benefit to getting on stage, even if it's like a shitty dead open mic.
Oh, yeah.
But more and more, I'm like, I feel like my time is better used writing or doing clips or things like that
Yeah.
than just going to a dead open mic.
Yeah. What made you start doing comedy?
Oh, I've always been a
You've
ham.
always been the joker?
When I was going back to childhood, I was always like do you know like introvert, extrovert?
Yes.
That was me. Like
Which one?
I was both. So like I was a big reader. I would
Oh,
spend
nice.
hours drawing. Like I thought I wanted to be like a comic book artist. But there was always a part of me that like I remember seeing a stand-up comedian on TV. They were in a theater. It was like them doing comedy for 500, 600 people. And I just had this like desire to be up there. I was like, I don't know, 8, 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And I was so shy. Like if I had to do any public speaking, like I would get so nervous and so anxious. But there was always a part of me, even when I was like 9, where I would see that, I'm like, I want to do that. And the idea of ever getting the courage to be on stage is like, oh, that's years away. But I always had that. It was like my secret. I was like,
Secret dream.
like a, and my friends, I had to be very comfortable with my friends. They would see the hammy part of me, like the Joker.
Yeah. You basically made it. You went against the fear, against the shyness, and you just got up on stage, and now you've been in comedy for what, 6, 7 years, and just making people laugh and have
Yeah.
a good time and just
8.
doing what you fucking enjoy doing, huh?
Yeah, it's funny. I met you.
Around 20,
Was it 21?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I would say those, like the first year, 2018, that was the year that, like, if any comedian goes through it, I think they should be so proud of themselves of just bombing. Just bombing. Like, I bombed for a year.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was like every once in a while I'd get a joke that landed, but like for the most part, it was just like, all right, I know I need to get this out of my system
Wow.
and like get.
And you completely out of it now, or sometimes you feel like doing it again?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Sometimes
still.
you feel like it too.
Yeah. Well, it's so. It's fun because like I mean it's fun and it's harrowing. I know bits that work. Like I do if I do bits that I know work. I'm like, okay, it's great.
Oh, so it saves the day, or you have a vibe sometimes even the good bit doesn't land. Do you have that?
Oh, sometimes. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I constantly have to tell myself, like, I have to remind myself that this audience doesn't know when to laugh.
Uh-huh.
Like sometimes you do a show and it goes well and you get a pop here and then you get to the same part the next night at a different show and they don't laugh. And it's like for whatever reason they didn't find it funny, just keep going.
Yeah, yeah.
But sometimes like if I always get a laugh here and then I do the fourth show and it doesn't get a laugh, like there's a part of me I'm like,
But doesn't it naturally supposed to be like that? If it was always good, there would be nothing to fight
oh
for.
God, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh God, yeah.
yeah.
And I always have to be careful of like living in the moment and like being present and really telling the joke instead of because you know when people just like recite the joke.
Well, that's the issue with modern day comedy, the way it is, that there is a set of way to do it. There's like a set way to do comedy, right? I'm just going out there and riffing. My mind fixes the stuff that is good and kind of goes back to it. I don't write it, but I know what you mean. So when you're up there just going off of your, this is the joke, this is the joke, this is the joke, sometimes it can get stiff when you're forcing yourself to speak about certain things on spot. It can get boring and you can feel weird and the people pick it up real quick, you know?
Sure.
So that's,
So
yeah.
you never write anything down.
I mean, I started that way, of course. Then one night I bombed big, like big. Nobody bombed that good. And that was like this stepping stone to different version of me. And I feel like
Yeah.
as I do it more, I learn more and it evolves constantly.
Do you find it gets easier when you do bomb? Does it get easier to like get
Yeah.
over it?
Yeah, you have to bump to let it out of your system.
Yeah.
For some days you're like getting attached to it. You're like, okay, I gotta make good every time. What if today it doesn't go good? Well, good for you if it doesn't go good. It's good for you. It's like always squeezing and stretching, squeezing and stretching.
Sure.
It's like always expanding. As you fail, you expand again. That's how it goes. Every time you fall, you do better next time. So
I
it's
like that.
like yeah, the way people perceive failure is crazy. Like I was reading something and it's so true. Like who was it? Like oh god, that guy who tried 100 attempts with the electric bulb.
Oh, Thomas Edison.
Edison, right? He says I didn't fail 100 times. I just tried 100 other different times
Oh,
that
sure.
didn't work.
Sure.
So there's no failure. Failure is perfect. Like
Yeah.
failure, we have to love failure because it's so good.
Yeah.
Because it gets you to mastery, right?
Sure.
And it hurts. Of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Yeah, you always want to do good. You always, oh, you're such a good boy. Oh, you're such a good girl. No, you fucked up. You
Sure.
sucked. Nobody laughed.
Let me ask you a question. If you bomb, like comics will be like, oh, good set. Like, do you want, like, if you know you bombed, do you want somebody that you know that you're friends with to be like, oh, good set, and like just go through the motions, or do you want them to be like, better luck next time? Like, do
This
you
is
want
a
to?
good fucking question because do you want the sweet lie or do you want the
I
bitter
want,
truth?
want the fucking bitter truth.
Yeah, like okay, here's what's the deal. Sometimes I do okay. I know I did okay, but maybe the vibe was good. Whatever people, some guys would be like, "Oh, you did good job, good stuff out there." And then I told to my other comic friends like, "You realize even when you do bad, they say you did good. Imagine how much they want to fuck you." I'm like, it's good. At least I'm fuckable. If I wasn't funny, at least I was sexy, you know. So, but like,
It's the silver lining.
it's sad as
It would
fuck.
be so nice to be a lady.
No man, I don't want the petty. I don't want the petty love. Like if I fuck up, I know I sucked. But then they're like, "Good job." It kind of makes you feel a little better. But I'm like, you know, you fucked it up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's very like kind of hard to answer that question.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes, have you ever had this where like maybe this is a dude thing, but like a guy will like fist bump you. Let's say I bombed, and they fist bump you, and they're saying good set, but like they look in their eyes like they'll fist bump you, and they're like, and they give you like a little look of pity, where they acknowledge they're like we both know that
But
I
they just
bombed.
say that that's fake as fuck. People try to make other people better or feel better. You know, I don't
Yeah.
know what's better. But like the way we
I feel like there's a way to do it where it's like, I'm acknowledging you as a comic. Let's say I bombed, and you're like acknowledging like, hey, we know I tried out there and I didn't succeed. So you saying like good set is like not just bullshitting, but like, hey,
Supporting
like
you.
better luck next time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like good set is just the thing we say.
Oh, yeah.
Like I had a friend one time
Good call.
at the I got up at the improv and I just wasn't in the mood to get up and I got my name called and I was like, oh fuck. When you're just feeling out of sorts, you're like, oh, I fucking got to do this. And I was anxious and then like my set ended up going well, but like I walked in with an energy of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Today I wasn't feeling it. And my buddy, when I got up stage, like it turned out to be a good set. But he was like, yeah, when you got up there, like I could tell you were anxious. I'm like, you don't need to tell me that. You don't need to like acknowledge that like
I was already
everyone
struggling.
could tell
Oh,
what I
man.
was feeling.
Yeah.
But he meant it as like in a supportive way and he knows me very well.
Ah,
But it was like, you don't need to tell me every time.
let's get self-conscious and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Exactly.
But yeah, I feel like the bombing itself, I don't even like the term. I feel like it's just putting you in a box. Like in a sense that like
A
there
bomb
is no
box?
bombing. Yeah. Sometimes you fuck shit up, but when they label it, now there's a thing that you think about. Sometimes if there's no
Sure.
word bombing, you can be like, oh, what if I don't do so good today? But it's just not doing so good that day, not bombing.
Sure.
They
Sure.
make it big, and then there is I know that I can do so good on that stage, like for example at the improv, but it's always making me feel some sort of on my toes a little bit. The big room, for example. It's just that because there's a word bombing that I think of at some point, but like this
Sure.
word is fake as fuck. It's like a fucking dust. It's nothing. They just make it big by the word itself.
So you would prefer just
I mean, it is what it is. It exists, and I don't mind it. But I feel like the label itself makes it a thing, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't think about doing whatever the
Sure.
fuck.
Well, it's like as much as I hate the word bombing, I'm with you on that. Like it's better than failing. Like you
Yeah.
could say like, oh, I bombed. Like it's all right. Bombs happen. As opposed to like I failed today.
I like your points. It's like the other side of the medallion. So like
Yeah.
it's like everything.
Yeah.
It's like cold and hot. It's like snow and sun. So I'm trying to be too smart right now, but you get the point. Like imagine there was no bombing. Everybody would be doing so great every fucking time they're
Sure,
on stage, and
sure.
life would be just boring, like bored to death.
It is very validating to find out that like pros will try out a new joke. Like I'm trying to think of the professional comedian.
I can help you with that. I've seen Dave Chappelle bomb real hard for 45 minutes straight. He wouldn't get off the fucking stage because he
Sure.
was fighting for life. He was trying to
Sure.
make it good.
Yeah. Where was this? Was this at a big
It
theater?
just popped up at the Netflix. Is a joke at the Comedy
Okay.
Store. That was
Yeah.
maybe like a year ago or something.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't just doing for him. It was just, there are days.
Sure.
No matter
Sure.
where you are, I feel like those days happen to you. They come like scrolling like
Yeah.
from the back, like quietly,
Sure.
but they get you.
Do you know the comedian Mark Norman?
I don't know a lot of people, so.
Okay. He's a New York guy and he told this story where he had just come from bombing. He was like, there was a woman in the front who was distracting me and I just bombed. And he goes, sometimes you bomb and then you come upstairs like onto the street from the Comedy Cellar and like somebody would be like, oh Mark, you're so funny. And he's like, don't you know I just bombed? And as he's telling the story to the camera person, he's like, yeah, I just bombed. And as he's telling the story, a guy walks by, he's like, oh dude, you're my favorite comic. He's like, right.
Oh, okay.
Which
That's
is
precious, yeah.
it's so wild that like even
So hold on.
even
Are you
Dave
talking about people faking it? People who actually saw him bomb. They say you're so funny.
No. Like they didn't see him bomb.
Oh,
he just
ran
randomly
into-
passed by like another
That's what I
fan
got
who was
first
like,
place, yeah.
I was like, oh, you're my favorite comedian. He's like, oh right, but I just bombed my face off for 15 minutes.
Yeah. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The bombing is a beautiful thing, even though we're running away from it like from fire. But like,
Sure.
it's just the progress.
It is interesting when you see like Dave Chappelle. I feel like is a special case who can like bomb for 45 minutes, looking for the joke, and he's like, hey, I'll find it eventually. But to see like I've heard like friends who work at a comedy store see a big person bomb or like 1 minute bombs, and it like bothers them.
Yeah, because they think they're gonna do well like all the time just because they already made it.
Yeah, yeah. And the fact that that never stops is like very
Very addictive. Call it, that's the whole thing of the drug. That
sure,
sometimes it's bad, but when it's good, it's good.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. I did a show one time. It was a bar show, and it was just a hot crowd. It was like you would do the premise, and they would laugh.
Dude, this happens, and I'm like, I'm so good, but my shit is dumb. But
Yeah,
they
yeah,
laugh.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck me. I don't know which is it,
And
but I don't care.
this a friend, female comedian, she did great, and the crowd loved her. And she got off, and she was like, kind of conflicted. And I was like, what? And she was like, I don't know if I deserve that.
No.
And I was like, just enjoy it.
Just take
Just
it.
enjoy it. And then I went up a couple people after, and it was like, I said the first premise and like got a big pop, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna be easy, but I'm like, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
Might as well. It's like we already spoke of. The progress needs the bombing.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't be so scared about it because I feel like basically one thing that I notice people say when they go on stage, the host try to do good jokes, come up with your fun stuff, da 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 da. People forgot the whole point of comedy was to share a thought, an experience. You know where it started, the comedy? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it originated in those Socrates, Plato, and all this kind of, call them what? Seekers of truth. They would gather around and talk and do philosophy and shit. And some people started joking and stuff. So it's kind of started around those circles. And nowadays, make a punchline, make it funny. Nah, man, I'm gonna go against the wave because it's more fun. Because there's so much forcing in the whole point of practicing one joke. Oh, it lands. Okay, keep doing it over and over. You mastered that one joke that you came up with something smart one time, and now the whole world gotta listen to this so you can get that pat. Good job. Good job. You're such a good boy.
I mean,
It's nice. I mean, that's what we live for.
That's the whole.
Hey, it is what it is. That's what we live for.
I do get what you're saying, but
That's
it's
how
like,
desperate we are. Comics.
oh yeah, we're
We are the lowliest of them
we're
people in the
fueled
social
by
scale.
desperation. I love. Do you know the comedian Dan Soder? He's great. He's a New York guy. He's hilarious, but he was like rolling his eyes at somebody on Twitter called stand-up comedians artists, and he was like, "We're clowns. We're the
Not
lowest of
artists,
the
but
low.
clowns.
Like,
I like that.
yeah, we're just like whatever
Clowns.
artists. Like we're just fucking around, making fart noises." I get what you're saying, but I do love finding that joke, and you're like, I can repeat this, and people will laugh. See, it's making him laugh.
Yeah, hopefully he dies while working on the construction with a very hardcore death. Like the ceiling falls off of his face and he's not really dead yet. And then the ice comes for him and they say that he gonna leave, but this deadly fucking way. And then they take him to Mexico, across the border. And then by accident, they drop him off in Philippines. And he's just fucked up there, no family, no home, no nothing.
I do not condone this.
He doesn't condone
I do
this.
not condone
This smart
this.
white man right here, he knows this is gonna get published and he's taking care of himself.
I do not condone this.
He doesn't condone this. So when you come after me, just don't go for Justin.
Yeah, don't go for me. Go for her.
I just say this because this is a joke. What the fuck? I don't condone this either.
Do you still go to the Improv? I haven't been in forever.
I went there this week, I think.
How was it?
Just the same fake shit. I was praying to not get cold because I was gonna probably be like a fish, like mouth, water in my mouth. I just get lost in that room. I'm like, I gotta live up to a certain level of being. But
did you get up?
No, good thing. But like I was saying just now, is that I don't want to be funny when I go up. I want to be me.
Okay.
Of course, I gotta be entertaining, but I don't necessarily have to come up with the joke. You get what I'm saying? I just want to be myself. That's what I enjoy the most. That's why it's so fun for me. I think I have more fun doing comedy than all of you people because, of course, you are enjoying it when your joke that you did already 10 times is landing real smooth, real good, just going through the finish line and boom, the fucking da-da-da and the claps and everything. Yes, we both in the same orgasm when we do that, but yet mine is less forced, so it's more joyful to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just love
your orgasm is better than other people's orgasms.
I think mine is multiple. Yours is just like one time.
Well, men and women.
Physical.
You're so lucky.
Thank you.
Do you do Do you have any other forms of like when you say
Orgasm.
no? What are the different types of orgasm? No, when you say you go up and you express yourself and you're like, I'm not beholden to like set up punchline. I'm just
Yes, yes.
there. Do you do any other forms of like spoken word storytelling? Like why stand up comedy is like
Doors
the
to heaven. Well, I've tried poetry, which is also very enjoyable,
mm,
but it's still I'm on stage. I'm doing stand up and I'm integrating poetry into it.
mm-hmm.
I've done that. I am also doing music, so it's
Okay,
also another form of expressing yourself through voice and
sure.
through whatever. And comedy, why comedy? Me personally, like some guy dumped me and I was super heartbroken. I went for it.
Mm-hmm.
But comedy is the best thing. Like
So
it
you did
helps
comedy to get back at him, or just to express?
to just get out of the vibe.
Okay.
I've been interested before, and that was a little push to kind of
Yeah, yeah.
forward me, not be scared
Does he
to it.
know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Gone, flown away.
Gone. Not one of the good ones. Not one
I
of the
mean,
good
good
ones.
one, but he did his time.
He did his.
He
You
served
make it sound like jail.
he served
He
his
did his
time
time.
for whatever he was worth in my path, and then he's
Mm.
out. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you liked my thought thread.
Do you what's your feelings about dating comics?
I don't mind dating whoever I like, but I just personally haven't really fallen for anyone in comedy. Liked at some point, maybe had a little bit of something flare up, but
Yeah.
never really had any
Flare up.
flare up and flare off right away. By the way,
I don't think I would ever do it. Date.
yeah, people be like, comics are this way. Don't date a comic. It's very like vague. Like, what do you mean? They're people. We are people.
I guess if it was the right person, but I would just be so like your whole thing as a comedian is talking about your life, and then you go through a breakup.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've known comedians who go through breakups and be like, oh, this didn't end well, and then each of them is talking shit about the other on stage, and I'm like, well, this is just a fucking nightmare. I mean, that's
It's so
brutal.
dumb. That's so silly.
That's brutal.
If you were not a comic, what would you be? Who would you be?
If there was any money in it and the world were different, a writer.
A writer.
Writer.
Okay.
Yeah. But then everyone decided like we don't care about books anymore.
What genre would you go for?
It's gonna sound really nerdy, but just like literary fiction, like
Yeah. Do you read?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love people who are intelligent. I'm trying to be intelligent myself. What are you passionate about reading?
How to I do enjoy like a good pop fiction book. Like my father got me into the Jack Reacher series, which is very fun. It's like basically a guy comes to town and beats up the bad guys.
Oh, I
It's
like that.
it's like a sort of mystery sort of thing. Those are great. And then I love just like literature, the classics. I love reading I love reading a book that's like above my intellect, like really makes
Which
me work
one would
for
it be?
Like I love one of my favorite books is Moby Dick.
Oh, I haven't read. Wow.
It's great, but it is challenging
Oh,
because
wow.
like a single sentence will go on for like 3/4 of the page, and you're
Oh.
like, it's almost like an exercise in like
Boring?
meditation. No, I read it when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, and I really had to like concentrate and struggle.
I'm gonna take a look on that book, but I thought when you said it's hard to read, I thought you're gonna. It's very loud, just by the way. I thought you were gonna say Balzac or something, because I know he's hard to read.
Oh, Balzac. No, I've never read Balzac, and I don't always read the classics, but I love a book that challenges me to a certain point. There's some books that I start to read, and I'm like, I'm not smart enough for this book.
Nice. I wanna read Stephen King. They say it's badass.
He's great.
It's good. You
He's
read
great.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, I'm interested, but I more read like self-development stuff. But I'm
Okay.
kind of done. I picked up a book. My friend told me that y'all read it in 6th grade, so I'm glad that I got to that. Your American thing, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah. I love the sentence where it says, "Don't." It's a scene to kill a mockingbird.
Mm.
So it's a good one because we be shooting. America be shooting at all the mockingbirds like left and right.
All of
Fuck them birds.
all
Fuck
of
this
them.
bird. I know that you do this cool voices thing. Did you started it recently or
No. I've always done.
it's been your thing, huh?
Yeah.
Would you mind sharing a little bit?
I like doing this voice. This voice I do at work, and people really get annoyed.
Oh my God. This is that one kid that everybody beats up at school or something that you picked up real good. No, but you do this car things like,
The pickup truck voice,
what is
which like once you see, they do a bit about like once you see one commercial, like they always sound the same, always a vague Southern accent with a real gravelly voice. Ford F-150, Chevy Silverado, like they just sound like
I love that video.
bone dry.
Yeah, I know. Why they have these guys with this crispy, like raspy, like boy, like they just had a pack, like a whole pack,
They've been smoking for
just for this.
40 years. It is wild. Like when you start to pay attention to it, like every voice is like very different and very specific for the car.
What was your car?
I have a Hyundai Elantra.
What kind of voice told you that? That's smart.
This is the Hyundai Elantra.
Honda. It's polite.
It's
Honda's
very
polite.
it's very like warm and reassuring. Come
safe.
test drive a Hyundai today.
It's safe.
It's
Honda
very
is
safe. Very safe.
Do you think you could be good at sales, selling stuff?
I think I could be good at doing voiceover for commercial,
You
but
don't make money doing that? It's wild.
it's very hard. I would submit for like animated series or whatever,
Yeah.
and I think I would do a good job, and I'm good at the different voices, and then nothing ever happened. I don't even. It's one of those things. I'm like, did anyone listen to this tape? Because there's so many people
Yeah, I know.
who are so good. There's a. Do you know Rob Paulson? Or Animaniacs. You ever heard of the Animaniacs?
No.
It was a popular cartoon in the 90s, and this guy has done every voice. He did Pinky and the Brain. I don't know if you know them. Two Little Mice. Anyway, he's like a god among men. He once commented on one of my videos and was very complimentary, and I was like, I mean, he's just the greatest. And I think I'm good at voices, and then I look at him and I'm like, oh, you're.
Oh, I should check out that guy.
Oh, he's considered one of the best voice actors ever to have lived.
Wow.
But it's funny because sometimes I'm like, I could do it. And then I see him and I'm like, okay, maybe not so much.
Maybe in the next life. I don't know.
I'm okay, but he's like incredible.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Do you do any voices?
No. I like to do a little bit like a little slightly. I like to speak with a slight accent, like call it Russian or slightly Armenian. But I have to be chill to do it.
Do you do a like a classic? Can you do like a classic American accent?
No.
You can't.
I know.
No.
No. Bro, what the fuck? How would you do it? You're just a few years in this country. You barely would speak Armenian if you're in my hometown for 12 years. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that easy.
No,
But I like British vibe. It's kind of more like
sure.
easier, call it. I don't know.
I have friends from Ireland, and they can only say, my two friends, they can only say one sentence in an American accent. And they would say, I want a Coke. It was like the only thing they would speak in their Irish accent. And then I'm like, do American, like, all right, I'm going to try it. And they would get this like pained look on their face. They're like, I want a Coke.
Oh my God, they really practice like, that one to make sure they get the right thing. Do you ever feel like you're losing your mind?
All the time. All the time. This is the weirdest city. I've lived in many cities, and LA is the strangest.
How do you deal with those down times? Like when you're trying to,
I think I've gotten, I mean, we all go crazy. I go crazy just as much as the next person. COVID taught me a bunch of things of like, I mean, this is so like simple advice, but like exercising, getting out, walking, getting sun.
Smart.
And meditating.
Wow, you meditate too.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm proud of you now.
Thank you.
Because I do too, and it's very nice.
Yeah.
Well, how do you meditate though? You just sit down?
I bought a little meditation bench. So it's like a cushion, you kneel down.
That is so professional, so white of you. I literally grabbed one of those little wooden kind of little things that folded. Like
sure.
I put it on the grass anywhere in the park and just sit down on it.
I love that.
So you put the bench at home and you sit down?
Yeah.
At home?
Yeah. So I kneel down on the bench. I have I have a bad left knee, so I can't sit in.
Just like my grandpa.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
like your Armenian grandpa. I have a bad left knee, so I can't sit cross-legged for too long. If I do, it fucks
So
up my
how do
knee.
you do it? One
So
leg
I,
open?
no. So I like I have a little bench that I put underneath my butt, and
Yes.
then I kneel down.
So your knees like prayer position?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a hell lot of work for meditating. Wow, I'm proud of you. You still
It's
go
nice
for
because
it.
it keeps
Bumps
you
up your ass a little
it
bit.
keeps you upright.
So then you close your eyes, then what happens?
And then I typically during COVID, which is when I've always been interested in meditation, but over COVID I was like, I'm gonna lose my fucking brain if I don't meditate every day. So I meditated for 30 minutes every day, and I would generally like follow my breath. So inhale, exhale, 1, and then go up to 100, and then back down.
Wow.
And that would usually take me,
You would count that shit too?
yeah, so like
So much work. Oh,
1,
fuck.
yeah. And then if I would lose count, like if I lost count
Start
at like
over?
55, I would like go back to 50 and then work my way up to 100 and
Hold on, what
then
did that do to you?
cleared my mind.
That's the only way you meditated?
That generally, that's what I do.
Did you meditate up until nowadays?
Oh yeah, oh
Same
yeah.
way?
No, not the same way.
How do you do it now?
I do. This is gonna get.
Weird. No, I'm so weird about meditation. Like you share, I'll share.
This is really nerdy, but there's a Tibetan Buddhist meditation called Dzogchen. So I'll do if I do 30 minutes, I'll do like count my breaths up to 30, and then back again. And Dzogchen, this is like the bastardized version, is about like open awareness. So not being aware of just one simple thing. Like a lot of meditation is like focus on the breath, focus on the breath.
Yes.
Let go of any thoughts, focus on the breath.
Okay.
And this is more of like being aware of everything.
So you sit down, do you still count or you just sit down?
So if I do 30 minutes, I'll do like a quick count up to 30 and back again. And that usually takes about 10 minutes.
Yes.
And that helps clear the mind.
Yes.
And then for the next 20 minutes, I just kind of
Sit down.
let my awareness like, oh, I hear a dog barking outside.
Is your eyes closed?
Yeah.
Okay. So you let your mind wander the rest of the time.
Not to a certain degree, but like I try and stay present of things in the room. So if I'm caught like, oh, I need to do this after, or I'm planning my next day, I try and let that go and then come back
How
to
do you try to let that go?
just let it.
So I'm a veteran of meditation. I started in 2018, and I've been maybe like sometimes I skip a month or two, but usually no, because
I'm
I
kidding.
travel. No,
Yeah.
because I travel. You know, but when I'm normally in my day to day, I meditate. Usually, I try every morning, and basically take it from me. I'm trying to look like a smartass. Maybe your meditation is better than mine, but basically the information that I have about meditating and the way I practice it is you just sit down, preferably in nature, because you have the natural like birds chirping and the wind and everything is more magical. And the ground you're sitting, you get the energy of the earth, the trees around you, and everything. So basically, you sit and you let your mind do whatever it wants to do. You let it go where it want to go, think what it want to think. Just sit down and process it. Just you just be the witness of it, basically.
Okay.
And that's the best way to do it for me. Because I've tried a lot of meditation with Joe Dispenza techniques and everything, which are great, of course. But this way, you're more free. And every time I meditate, I go out there, I feel like I'm high. Like I notice the fucking street lights different, the
Sure.
streets, the buildings that I didn't see before, suddenly they are just there. You feel me? Like your
Sure.
mind expands. Like there's not enough talk about like how much like magical and life eye-opening it is.
For sure.
Like I've seen my third eye. This huge, I'm telling you, huge giant fireball color thing, this round thing like an eye, and just like the mandalas and it's like the field. I've seen the energy field. Basically, it's like wild, like light show, crazy when I close my eyes, nuts.
How often
The
or
stuff I
how
see.
long do you meditate for?
It can be 10 minutes, depending on how much time I got. 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, up to an hour, or depends.
Okay.
some crazy shit came out too, like some shit like I'll make the sound and it would become into a roar, like a wounded animal sound. And I would do this at the top of the mountain in Griffith Park. Like I would hide myself so that I can make weird sounds. But at some point it would be so weird, the sounds, that it would turn. I'm like, these motherfuckers are gonna call the cops on me. They're
Yeah.
gonna be somebody's getting murdered at the Griffith Park.
Yeah.
And sometimes I would hear the helicopters above me. I'm like, motherfucker, I gotta just shut up. Because like it would be weird sounds, but these things would relieve like.
Sure.
Yeah, and also I know this is like more comedic vibes podcast, but this is life, y'all. Take notes. Do you know anything
We're
about?
getting deep. We're
Yes,
getting deep
we
here.
like it deep. Do you know about tapping? It's a
No, I've heard mention of it. What is it?
like I recently found out. Like I was taking like some free therapy, whatever, and he told me about it. And then I also saw this guy on Instagram. He talks about it, and my body was doing it through meditation without me knowing what it is. It would just do. My body does things when I meditate, so it would just do this. Some stuff like this, and I would let it do whatever it wants to do. I'm not gonna fight it. It's my body.
Wait, can I stop you for a second? So when you say your body, like you were literally like your arm was going up
Yes.
and you were punching yourself in your
Uh-huh.
chest, and you're like, I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
'Cause- okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does crazy shit. Like, so Kundalini meditation is like your body starts moving, and my body does breath work without me knowing that breath. So it does something like some type shit, and I never seen anybody tell me that. It just starts on its own. So it
Sure.
has this knowing, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and then it would do these things, and then type shit like it's on its own.
Yeah.
And that's something tapping that it releases the negative stored energy. So anytime like we had any pains or sadness and shit, it's stored in certain parts of the body. It's crazy, but it's true. So these things, your body knows basically where it stored some negativity.
I saw, I forget what the name of it was, but I saw a Korean film a couple months ago, and there was like a support group for men who had been fired, and they were all like tapping.
Wow.
And I didn't know what that was.
You
but
see?
there are sometimes when I never put the name Kundalini to it, but there are sometimes where I'm meditating on my bench, and like I will
Move, yeah.
start to sway, and it's like, oh no, the body wants to do this, and I
Yeah.
just let
Oh,
myself.
nice.
I let myself go.
Nice. Yeah.
But it's very strange because I'm like, I never move like this.
It's
but
very
in
strange.
that-
It's your energy
But
coming
in
out.
that
Yeah.
in that space, like I'm not judging myself. I'm not self-conscious. I'm just like, all right, this is what we're doing.
There's a certain thing called rolfing. Do you know about it?
I don't think I've no.
Yeah, I read about it. There's a little book. It's like a massage. It goes on pressing like a little harder than regular massage or something. And people start crying and going crazy during this because this is literally the same concept. So the emotions and the sad and trauma and all that shit when we go through life, it gets literally stays in parts of the body.
Sure.
It could be wherever.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they press it, it's like literally the emotion is coming out. It's very interesting.
For sure.
And this is like some deep stuff, but yeah, I wanna. Yeah, it's some. Cool
Have you ever
shit.
done it, or
It's expensive, but
is it? How expensive?
Hey, more than regular massage. So if you're paying $150 for 1
Okay.
hour of nice massage,
Yeah.
it's not the case.
Do you ever cry during meditation?
It happened before. Now I'm a little bit more superficial, less emotional, or I've gone through stages. But yeah, happened. Probably happened. Yeah, I don't. More weird, like more like roar cry, like like a fucked up animal. That's my pain, but it's not like it wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like type shit.
Sure.
Yeah. What about you?
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, and which is a very strange. It's a very strange experience because there is this weird thing where like I can feel like emotion coming up, but the strange thing is, if I'm deep in meditation, I'm like, it's not like, oh, I'm thinking of this person from my past or like this sad
It's
memory.
the emotion, huh?
It's like it's just the emotion, but it doesn't have the, I guess you could say, like it doesn't have
Residue.
the story behind it.
Huh.
It's not like my aunt passed away a couple years ago, and it's not like, oh, I'm not. It's
Your
not
who passed?
my aunt.
Okay.
It's not like, oh, I'm crying about her. Like I've cried for
You
her.
don't know what's it,
Yeah,
but it's
but
coming out.
It's
Wow.
just coming up,
Wow.
which is so.
Strange.
It's like, okay, I guess this is the thing that I needed, or this is an emotion I needed to feel.
Yeah. And I love that you're saying about this because I've experienced something the opposite way where I would just do some crazy shit. I know this is a different thing that I'm usually talking about, but this is part of me. So my hand would just do some shit here. My hand is like doing stuff like this. on its own, like energy. Like you see these people come from whatever on YouTube, it always pops up on my list. Like there's some people like the hands not touching the person laying
Oh, the
down, and they're
Reiki or
having this Reiki orgasm, whatever the
okay,
fuck. But it's not like that. What I'm saying is my hands just move around my body doing things.
sure,
So I would do things like this, like this, like this, and then I would start laughing, like very like pouring laughter. That is like I feel it here, and it just starts to kind of come out
sure,
of me in a very interesting way.
sure,
So it's like something that is there and needs to be out, like stored
one
feelings.
hundred
It's
percent. Yeah,
very
yeah,
cool. Like,
yeah. I think the more ways we can find ourselves like give that outlet, because you think about like normal people, non-artists who are just like you know go into their work, family, do the things. It's like uh, people who don't have that outlet to like let the body do what it wants to do,
yeah,
to let that energy release.
yeah.
I think
The
people keep it
uptight and walking and driving crazy because
sure,
everybody's losing their minds because they don't know how to release
for
all of
sure.
this stuff because people are not always educated.
I mean the mindfulness meditation craze of the last like 20 or 30 years, I think has been huge.
Mindfulness meditation is something specific.
Uh, it started maybe 40 or 50 years ago, trying to get mindfulness into hospitals to help doctors and nurses deal with stress.
All right.
And it's like based in Buddhism, Hinduism, but
Oh, wow.
sort
Okay.
of like taking the part of mindfulness out of the religion and just letting it be
Yeah.
secular,
Yeah.
which I think is very, very helpful
No, I mean, something, small steps, but going somewhere.
for sure.
Yeah. Do you think being Catholic when you're growing up affected your personality? You're still closed a little bit to
Oh, yeah.
a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, it
yeah.
does that, huh?
For sure. I mean, the guilt. I mean, Catholic is like,
I was gonna
you
ask
were,
about sin,
oh,
and you
yeah, yeah.
said it.
Oh, you were born in sin, original
Oh no,
sin.
I was
You
gonna
should
ask. You
feel
read my
bad.
mind.
Oh, it's crazy.
So do you condone that the idea that we are sinful by nature by being person, all the bullshit that the religion does to people? There's still some people who live these days, Jehovah's and many others probably. They think that it's a sin to be happy. It's a sin to express life, experience
Oh,
life.
yeah. No, I'm not for that at all.
But you've had that growing up because they give you all that BS, right?
Oh, sure.
In any religion.
I remember it was very interesting because it was very like growing up Catholic because we would have uh, a few really wonderful priests in our parish who were great speakers. They were wonderful people, and then it would be like fire and brimstone. Don't disappoint God. You're born in sin, and I was like,
Shit.
that doesn't make sense
That
to me.
does not make sense, but yet they were so good. They were so pressing it the right angles that people actually eat up on it, if you can say that.
Sure.
Shit.
I feel like I stopped going to church when I was like 12, 13, around there. And I feel like, and I'm
The
43, I feel like I'm
the
still,
damage was done.
yeah, I'm still like
I know, and
getting it out
they
of my
they they
system.
destroy lives of people like that with the bullshit that they make them think is true.
I I think that's right, and it's strange that it works for people. Like I know people whose lives have been improved with it.
Well, that's probably people who've been in the other side now trying to get back to normal life.
Sometimes, sometimes, but yeah, but the religion, I consider myself like I wouldn't even consider myself Buddhist. I'm like interested in Buddhism
Yeah,
or
because it's
secular Buddhist
somewhat more closer to human and being real and enjoying life and the meditating, the this, the that.
for sure.
Yeah.
I like the fact that Buddhists get into the nitty gritty of like how the brain
Yes.
works
Yeah,
and
I
how
do.
emotions work and how thoughts work.
Yeah.
Like the amount of attention to detail that Buddhist scholars have given to like what a thought is and how a thought forms is like I'm fascinated by that nitty gritty of like I still think it's crazy when you think about it like being human
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah. Do you think we really exist?
I mean,
There is a
yes,
place and there's a time and this is happening somewhere in a physical level?
yes. But then when you like, when you zoom in enough, it's like, oh, we're all just fucking stardust.
Huh, I love that. We're stardust. That's
And
cute.
it's like, I don't know. Do you ever wonder about like You're just going through your day, or like when you come out of meditation, you see like the sky and the trees,
It's
and
very brand new when I open my eyes.
yeah. But does it ever fuck you up? You're like, what is it to be human?
Well, does it does play with your head? It does. Like last time I meditated, I started looking at everything with a little bit different eyes. Like I was
Sure.
like bigger picture started seeing like the people, the day went by.
Sure.
This was life today. We all gonna die. I'm
Yeah.
here now. I'm not there. This and that. If this does make sense, but
Can I ask you a slightly dark question?
go for it.
How often do you think about death?
I thought about it today. I
Yeah.
was listening to. I hope you know him, Alan Watts.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love Alan Watts. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
He's
I've
great. What a great accent.
accent.
Yeah.
He has one.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't even pay attention.
Oh yeah. He's got a thick British accent, and he's a smoker, so he talks like this. He apparently was quite a womanizer too.
Oh, I like him more now. That's good that he
Anyway, you were
was living a full life. But yeah,
very
I've
full
known
life.
him before. I kind of started yesterday listening to him a little bit more. And he spoke about death and he's like, you've thought about it, da da da. I'm like, yeah, I thought about it. And he said, people are scared about it. And I asked myself, am I scared about dying?
Hmm.
And I'm like, I always go about like, nah, it's gonna be my truth. It's gonna be awareness. It's gonna be me uniting with my God in me, whatever. But then I was like, yeah, there's always that one little dark little vibe that you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? But deep down, I'm not super. Of course, it's scary, but not that scary, you know?
Sure.
Because I don't know, but it's scary. It's very scary, but it's not really that scary. Get it?
Sure. Oh yeah.
It's very natural. If it's me dying, I'm not as scared. You know what I mean? I've lost my dad, so it is kind of hard. But like when you really look at it, and then the Zen Buddhism and everything, it's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's very. If death didn't exist, it would be so fucking boring. We would lose our
Oh
minds.
yeah.
One time I did some drugs and it was very bad. I was probably gonna lose my mind. Thank God I was around people, like who were there for me. Some first time I tried like literally like the cocaine and mixed with mushrooms and it was very very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And time has stopped and I thought I'm gonna stay there. I'm not gonna come out of it. It was like I thought things and people would do it the next second.
Mm.
And it was mind boggling and crazy. And the time I felt like it's not going.
Yeah.
And it was a very scary and very fucked up feeling. So imagine now we know that we're gonna get old and die, but that's still a theory too. Maybe if I don't believe in getting old, maybe I'm gonna always stay young. You never know. You know what I mean? It's very about what you believe. Maybe there is no death. Maybe it's what you believe. Maybe I'm forever. But yes, this is just a thought. But long story short, what was I saying?
Do you think about death?
Right. So the drug, right? The time has stopped. So if time doesn't move, if there's no death, if there's no ending of things, there's nowhere to go or try for.
For sure.
It will be very fucked up. So life is already perfect somehow, and we just gotta fucking enjoy it
Sure.
and bomb with dignity.
I always love the a lot of Buddhist teachers who are like, and Buddha himself was like, think about death every day. Think about it every day.
You do think about it every day?
I don't know that I do, but generally, yeah. Or if I don't think about like my personal death, I think about like
Fear of losing others.
fear. But yes, I mean
It's always there. The worry
there
is
is that
always
fear.
there. Yeah.
But like I have three, or I have two nieces and two nephews, and when I see them, I'm like, appreciate them
I always
for.
feel fearful like that too. I feel where you're coming from, like people you love, you're like thinking some weird shit of them.
But sometimes I'm like, I look at my little nieces and nephews, and they're all different ages, and I'm like, appreciate them for where they are now.
Yeah.
They're 7, they're 10. Like, this is such a wonderful age, and it's wild to think to see my little nephew at 5, and he's tiny. He's like this little squirt, and I love him so fucking much.
I feel you on that part.
And then I see him, and I'm like, I remember being 5.
Wow, I don't.
No? How old? How old? What's your first memory-ish? Like 6, 7?
Maybe like I have one memory from 6, maybe the very like blurry some stuff if I try to remember, but
Really?
I don't even know my age or specific memories. It's
Really?
very vague. I don't have a lot of memories. Maybe it's the trauma, but yeah. Yeah.
You don't know your age, like, or you don't know how old you were when you
Yeah,
started
like
forming memories.
yeah. Well, it's not very young, not you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I can remember clearly 5. I think I have like flashes of when I was 3, but those are just like little.
I'm 6. I remember 6, but yeah. Death, huh?
It's funny where we started and then where we ended up.
I mean, I don't know.
I think there is something, it's like what you said, like having the finality of it gives our lives a shape. That I think
Yes.
you're totally right. If we all lived together, we would be bored out of our fucking minds.
Yeah.
Like all these crazy tech billionaires who want to live forever. I'm like, you want to live forever?
What do you think about the fact that we are all trying so hard to be recognized and acknowledged and get famous and just be prove that we deserve to exist, basically?
It's a very weird conundrum. It's a very weird conundrum. Because like you want to connect. And sure, being famous would be nice in terms of like the money and the security aspect of it. But then you think, like, you don't really control how famous you are. So, like, we know you meet like famous-ish people, famous, and then you get to a certain point when you're so famous. There's very few people there, but like, oh, your life is not your own.
Yeah.
Like when you like can't.
Be yourself anymore. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. Like my favorite comedian, Rory Scovel, he is like, people know him. He's been in things. He's an amazing comedian. But he could probably go out to dinner with his family and not necessarily be recognized.
Wow.
But a lot of comedians know who he is, and people know him. But I'm like, that's a great level of fame. Where,
Interesting that he can still not be recognized, yet he's famous.
yeah. It's like, well, I mean, with comedy, it's like he's famous to me. But then when I talk to my friend in North Carolina
know.
who's a comedy fan, like he might know him, but like my parents have definitely never heard of him. Like he's not. Whereas they know Sebastian Maniscalco, they know Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. So you want that kind of fame? Or you want to be?
Yeah, I think I would, because I don't want to be. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be.
What's more important for you, to have like a family, to build a family, to have that area of your life, or like to make it in your career, to make it as an individual, as an artist, as a
I put more energy in the career, but it does give me hope that like a bunch of the greats, Sebastian Maniscalco, Bill Burr, a whole bunch of those like had families later in life.
nice.
I think I still would like a family,
Yeah.
and like I have to let go of like I don't know when that's going to happen,
Right.
but
Live in the moment.
yeah,
Like, does it like Alan Watts says it? Just be more playful about life rather
sure,
than thinking about so seriously. We try to hold on to things
sure,
and make things like the way we think it's supposed to go rather than the way it is going. Especially for a woman, you're like, oh, what if I was supposed to be making babies right now and having somebody by my side and being a woman
sure,
rather than going on still on open mics and some shows here and there,
sure,
you know? Having family still in Armenia is very hard, a lot of sacrificing.
sure,
While I was out here running from place to place trying to see how I can make it, my dad out there was dying. And there's so much sacrifice involved in this bitch. American dream my ass, bro. So
sure.
much fucking pain and so much tears and heart. You know what I mean?
Oh god, yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of
Oh
people.
god, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's like people look at you, they're like, just we don't know other stories, but it's like you come, you're trying to be somebody, and it's just deep down at the core level, you're just trying to prove that you are worthy to be here, to prove that you are good enough.
Sure.
Because I personally have such a fucking low self-esteem that I don't know how much more people have that, but I know that people who do comedy, we have similar struggles, you know?
Oh God, yeah.
So my self-esteem is at the lowest and I'm working on building it.
Sure.
But everybody got their way, so it's just we do what we have to do basically.
Yeah.
So I'm not in Armenia, I'm here and I'm doing what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's something you said earlier when you were talking about like going to the improv and just expressing yourself.
Uh-huh.
That I think it's twofold. Like, yeah, I want to come out here to like prove myself that I can do comedy, that I can be a professional comedian, like I'm good enough, and like get that validation, which yes is definitely part of it. And I think the other part of it is like the expressing. Like sometimes I'll do a show and I'm like, you know, if I fuck up my camera and like I didn't tape it, and like I entertained 100 people, and they all had a good time, and I had a good time, and it was like I created joy for 15 minutes. Like that gives me so much satisfaction. And then if I fuck up the camera and I'm like, oh shit, like nobody's gonna know about it. But there is something beautiful about like it's gone. It's just gone.
Oh, you weren't recording it?
No, but like I'm saying like there is something
I better be recording now.
there is something beautiful about like
Fucking up.
the expressing.
The express.
Like just in that moment for those 100 people for that 15-minute time. I think there is. So when you say like, yeah, we're all fucked up, we all deal with low self-esteem, like we're all trying to get that validation and prove ourselves. And that is part of it. But I think the other part of it is like there's some weird thing in us in addition to wanting validation that just wants to express.
Yes.
That has to express. That it's like there's so many times where like over COVID, I didn't do any comedy. I was like, I don't want to do Zoom comedy. And I really, truly let it go. Like the desire to do comedy, I'm like, I'm going to focus on other things for a year and a half. And then when it came back, I was like, I started to get that desire again. And that's what propelled me. But I feel like it was powerful because I totally let it go. And there was some part of me that needed to express something, that needed to do silly voices and, you know, fart jokes. But like there was some part of me that was like, oh yeah, I do want to do this.
Yeah.
Which I think was really pure and something beautiful about it. It wasn't just like, I need to prove myself, which that's under it.
More like it's in you and you need to let it out.
Exactly.
And that's the platform that you choose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are Michelangelo, you do what Michelangelo does.
Sure.
But you're Justin Close.
Yeah.
And you like to close things. You're a closer, yeah? What kind of fucking last name is that? Justin Close. I'm not judging your last name because
It sounds like you're judging my last name.
I just had my last name judged from every angle earlier. Just kidding. But no, that's a very different one. I haven't heard Close. It's kind of interesting and cool.
We think that it was probably changed as best we guess from Klaus at a certain point. Klaus. So like
y'all
they like dumbed it down.
ancestors were all Santa?
Yes. Yes, I am Santa Claus.
It clearly looks
With a
like
K.
Santa. Like if kids are watching this, you shouldn't. But if you are,
Yeah, don't watch.
this is what Santa
No,
Claus
Brett, this
looks
is
like,
not-
just
this
with
is
and the
not
beard.
for kids.
This is not the right thing to watch.
Not for kids. Don't watch this.
Go play outside. That's what you should be doing.
Yes. I mean, take your phone outside and watch.
Drop
other
your phone in
YouTube-
the river. Your mom gonna
Don't
come
do
after
that.
me.
Don't do that.
A very important question is
Oh, God.
I would like to know
Oh God.
not the color of your underwear, but what's your
Black. That's okay.
what's your joke writing process like?
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get better at actually writing them down.
Like the whole joke, the whole thing?
Yeah, or like little phrases that I want to hit on. But how I really write is this is embarrassing to admit. But I have a little ice cream scooper, like a heavy metal ice cream scoop, and I use it as a microphone. And I write when I'm standing up, like pretending to do the joke.
That's something.
Yeah.
I mean, some people ain't got the ice cream scoops. They have to hold a pen. That's hold on. You hold that thing and then you write with the. Do you write something or you write just the words?
I'll like do the bit in my apartment and like fiddle around with it and like see, does this work? Does this work? And then this doesn't always happen, but like sometimes I'll make myself laugh with something I came up with. And if I like let out a big laugh, then I'll run to my notebook.
So you actually practice at home before getting on stage. That's nice. I used to do that.
It's not quite practice. It's like,
You repeat the joke you
but this
prepare.
is more for actual writing the joke. Like as I'm working out the joke,
Yeah.
I'm like, sometimes I'll watch a tape of myself and I'll see how to improve the joke, and then I'll stand up in my apartment and then like continue the joke with the new bit that works.
And you remember that and you go off of that. You don't really write it down, yet you wish you would write it down, yes?
Yeah, if it's worth remembering, and now I feel like I feel like I'm 7, 8 years in, and I still feel like I'm figuring it out of
Okay.
like what works. But I feel like I've gotten better at like, oh, that's good. Like if I'm lying in bed and I'm thinking of a bit, and it actually is funny, I'll like do this test. If I'm like under the covers, like about to go to bed, and I'm like, that's pretty fucking funny. I'm like, I should get up and write it down, and I will. I'll write it down on my phone. But there are times now where I'm like lying in bed and I'll think of something. I'm like, that's not that funny. We can let that go. And then by the morning,
Not that good. Even if it is a
exactly.
fucking put it to sleep.
I feel like in the beginning I would have that thought of like that's really good, and then I'm like, I'll remember it in the morning, and then
And
I
then
would
you
never.
you start speaking in your sleep, and then the punchline goes.
Oh yeah,
No, so
yeah. You're like, what was that beautiful punchline?
I used to do that, and then in the morning I would read. I'm like, what kind of a person on the
Oh,
earth would
oh,
write this shit
so
down?
many times,
Forget
so
it.
many times.
Write it down. Throw it in the trash. Never look at
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I've done
yeah.
similar stuff, but okay. I have a little situation for you. Which one would you pick? Imagine it's you at the age of like 90 something. You made it in comedy, you're famous, you go out, everybody's like, take a picture, this and that, shows, Netflix, here and there. You're famous, you're rich, you're successful, you have women for good times. You didn't really make it in the personal life very good, but you
Mhm.
are super uber successful and you're happy really. You
Mhm.
got woman, you got this and that, but not like a family. Or you are like you didn't make it in comedy, you have good money but it's not really what you were passionate about, you got just a regular job, pays whatever, you got family and everything, and then years later when you're very old and to, getting ready to die, I mean, how do you get ready to die, but yeah, you have family that is there for you around your deathbed, whatever the fuck, and you die happily with knowing this all these people are around you, but then there's a back thought that which one would you pick? Uber successful in career, never made it in family.
Ugh.
Uber successful in family, didn't make it in career. Or let's pick something better. How about that? You made it with your career and you made it in family, and then they lived happily ever after because it's life and you can have everything. Who said that you cannot have
Yeah, I'm gonna
everything?
go with the
What is
third.
this?
I'm gonna go with number three.
Oh,
Oh, what?
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow, what a surprising choice. What if the third one was
I
not
would.
there?
I would.
I'm sorry, it's a shitty fucking options in the fucking thing.
I know.
All
I
right, you
know.
have you
Well,
have
here's the
you
thing.
have one kid from a
Well,
bitch, but
well.
y'all not a family in the first option.
Wait, what?
Okay, we give you one son from
Okay.
the first option where you're uber successful comic, just to
Okay.
make it easy for you. But y'all are not married and not living like a family. You just have a son and you're uber successful comic, or you have a whole bunch of family, kids, everything, la la, very good.
Well, with kids, it's complicated.
Okay.
Kids, it's complicated because once you introduce kids into the first scenario where I'm uber famous, uber successful, and 90 years old, don't have a family, but I have a son.
Mm-hmm.
Once you introduce kids into it, then it becomes about them. I'm like, is my son happier, or in the second scenario, is my family, my
Yeah,
children
everybody
happier?
happy. Yeah. Family is happy. The son is kind of happy too, but y'all don't have, like, you don't live here together with the mom and the kid. You don't have a
Mm.
wife, basically.
Mm.
Sorry, got rid of that bitch. Come on now. Do it for the kid. Pick the first one. Do it for the son.
I would like to think that if I went with the second one, this is gonna be a cop out. But if I focused on a family and raised a family, that and like there was always that thought of like, I didn't make it.
I
I didn't
know.
make it.
It will kill you twice while you're dying.
I feel like you make your peace with it.
The second one.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm not saying I would choose the second one, but I feel like if I did,
Okay. Yeah, like I had this.
I mean, probably the first one.
Oh, okay. Smart move. See, he's smart.
I mean, I feel the Catholic
He's
guilt
feeling
is coming in. I'm like, is it okay if I say that first one?
Okay.
And I would like to think, in this scenario, where I'm not married, but I'm 90 and famous and have money, that I would like to think that I would pay it forward.
Like charity stuff.
Charity stuff, but like also taking younger comedians under my wing,
Wow.
and like, here's money to finance
That's
your
about young
project.
female comics. If y'all are watching, just know that he's
Like
not
the
from
like
Full Heart.
what Judd Apatow does.
Huh?
What Judd Apatow does,
What does he do?
where he
Support.
gets people started. He finds them a producer to like make the movie they wanted to
Yeah.
do.
Wow.
And I think there's something really
Powerful. Yeah.
about like looking after
Mm.
the younger generation.
I love that.
Because I think when there's some older comics in their 60s who like don't care about anyone younger, and it's like, all right, you're just a dinosaur now. When you stop caring about like what the new people are doing, then you're done. You're done.
How do you feel about when there's people who are not yet, who didn't yet make it, yet the people around you, for example, made it, and you're trying to sneak your way by getting friends with them and trying to beg for help for whatever,
It's, I
for a
mean,
spot? Can I open for you? Can I da 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 da? How do you feel about just the asking or the trying to get something from those who already made it? Because it's a very sensitive subject.
yeah, I will say I wish I was better
Asking.
at asking.
ChatGPT once told me to ask this guy who is Armenian Mexican comic. You might know it. Said, just go and ask. Tell. I'm like, this guy is setting me up. Because of ChatGPT, I lost my
Don't
job. Because of ChatGPT,
yeah,
I put myself in the dumb spot.
yeah,
Don't
don't
listen
ask
to ChatGPT.
ChatGPT
That
for
motherfucker's
life advice.
crazy, bro. Do
Do
not.
not, kids, if
And
you're
I
watching
just
this,
literally
do
went,
not.
hello, hi. Can I open for you? I'm also a comic. Wait, what now? What? So
Sure,
stupid.
sure.
Such a dumb move.
I mean, I think it can work out, but like anything, relationships matter. So like meeting this comic, like getting to know this comic, and then maybe asking them.
Oh yeah, I feel like if it's organically there, beautiful. If not,
Sure.
it always hurts when you are chasing something after somebody else to help you. Nobody's gonna do it for you or for me, unless it has to happen through somebody. They will go for it. But going back to what you said, that you are big enough to share your success with others. I love that. What does they say? What does a candle lose when it lets the other candle light up from its own light? Just the room gets brighter,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I think the idea of like of a super successful anybody who just like hoards it for themselves, it's like, oh, okay, you have the best everything, but you can't share with anybody. You didn't give anybody joy. Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, I feel like you feel stronger and bigger and so much happier when you can make other people happy too.
Oh, hell yeah. And I think there is something like I'm as competitive as the next person. Sometimes I get jealous of other people.
Yeah, don't we all?
But there is something like last night at the Comedy Store, three of my good friends did really, really well. And it was like they crushed. And I didn't even have to do the thing of like, I should be happy for them. Like, I was just so fucking happy that it was like, they were nervous and they got up there and they fucking crushed. And it's like, that was not that I'm claiming, like, I was a part of it. And it was great to be a part of it. And I love seeing friends succeed.
That makes my heart warmer because I love when people can be happy for just someone else being happy and doing good.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best. And I'm not always my best self, but like when that happens, when like I see my friends succeed, and like there's 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 such a joy in seeing a friend do a joke that I've seen 10 times. But I'm standing in the back of the room, I'm like looking at the audience, I'm like, these fuckers don't even know what's coming. And like seeing them discover my friend for the first time is like, oh, that's such a great feeling.
I love that.
Such a great feeling.
I love this so much. And I feel like it's wrong to say Hollywood made me this way, but I feel like going through this whole process of competitive comedy and everything, sometimes I be hating on people, but I know that this is not my innate feeling. I know that deep down, I want to be my best version and I want to enjoy seeing others win too. Because I know that I got what I got the way I am. I like to always grow. I know that you can never be so great. I'm just saying that I know what I have, but I want to see others also be their best, right? Because I know I can be my best and I enjoy it, be happy. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Basically, I want to see others win too because it's powerful when
Sure.
you know you're good. You don't have to hate on them.
Sure.
They can be good too, and you let them be good. You don't hate on their success because you can be successful and they can be successful too.
Sure.
But people have this thing that, oh, if she makes it, what about me? Well, you can make it too, you know?
Right.
And that's
Right.
very few people who are just compassionate enough to love other people's happiness.
Sure.
And I think that's a feeling we can all aspire to feel.
Because you're the type of person who like hates it when anyone else succeeds. And even if you succeed, sure, you get the whatever, you get the special, you get the $1 million, you get that, but you're going to be fucking miserable.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like just like weighing the cost benefit analysis. It's like if you hate on other people and then you succeed, but then you're lonely and you can't share your success with anybody. I'm like, that's no success at all.
Yeah.
Like, you ever do that experiment when you see like the mega million Powerball is like 200 billion or 200 million,
Powerball?
like the lottery.
Oh, okay.
Like, when I think about that, or like $100 million, I think about like, all right, I want to, buy a nice house, buy a nice car, all the things. But when I do that thought experiment, I'm like, oh, I want to help other people, and it's selfish in a way. Like my best friend and her husband are trying to build a house, and it would make my heart so happy to be able to be like, here's $500,000, like.
I'm trying to build a house to this right now.
But like that thought experiment of like, sure, once I have that house and this house, and it's like, how many houses do I need?
I love
And then you
that.
can change your friend's life with just a gift, like, go build a home for the next 40 years. Like,
This is the kind of people that we need more of. People who, even however crazy the world is, people that can stay people who can stay human,
Sure.
and stay true to their more natural feelings of just being human and being kind and being like knowing how to feel love for others and wanting others to be happy too,
Sure.
which is what should take over, not all this crazy fucking weirdos who are on charge or fucking reptilian pieces of shit, whatever the fuck, probably trying to swallow my YouTube channel as we speak. I don't know what they want to do because I say stuff, but you know what I mean?
I don't know about that last part, but yes.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's like, I don't condone this. I am
do
for
not
the
condone this.
whoever
I do not
governs. I'm
condone
for
this. I
them.
do not condone
Reptilians
this.
are for
I
you.
do
I
not
don't know.
condone this.
They
Do
say the
not
world is
condone this.
governed by
I
reptilians.
do
I
not
don't know.
condone this.
He's also Dracula. He's gonna turn after the. I'm sorry. He's like, I do not condone this. Just kidding.
But yes, the world needs good people.
Yeah. But people like you be saying stuff and then they get rich, they forget about all the good things they say. This is gonna be published and I'm gonna use this against you. And
Oh, sure. No, I'm saying
hold
this.
up to
I'm
you
saying
to the
this
fact that
now.
I'm gonna be building a house and you will have to pay five.
I have to pay you
Well,
500.
you will not have to, but since you are the nice, good guy, you would want to see me build a house.
But I will say that this is me doing this thought experiment. If I get $100 million, what if I'm like, fuck it?
Fuck this shit. Nah, let's get the. So yeah, cancel the charity event. Just get the
Yeah.
yacht and the bitches.
Yeah. Give me the yacht and the bitches, and then give a little money to charity. Make up for it.
You know what? scratch that. Send the $20,000 to the African orphan kids. Yeah, that's it. I'm a good person. But yes, I want to let's get there and let's make this world better together. And I want to do some charities to the African kids and all that. These people are literally like so many people out there are just hungry.
Sure. But I do want to let the record show that if I do win $100 million, I didn't necessarily guarantee you that I'm going to give you $500,000. I want to be
Yeah, we
clear
know
about that.
You're too white to not be able to get away, find a angle to twist this around.
No,
and
I'm
not
saying
have-
you specifically. Don't come after me and sue me that I promised you $500,000.
Justin, I'll never come after you. Like, hey, Justin, by your big mansion. Remember when we did that podcast 10 years ago?
You owe me
Pay up
You owe me
reparations.
$500,000.
No, but that's not even the case. I'm gonna be multi-billion dollars franchise owner,
Okay.
and you'll be there around me.
Okay.
We will be in the same areas and all that because I believe in you, same way I believe in myself. And if not, we'll be just the happy family people, dying happy with a bunch of cool, happy kids, family, and everything, and not making a career unless we make it in every way possible because we were so fucking good. Any final thoughts about what's the
And then
best?
we're all going to die one day.
Oh yeah, like fuck it, try so hard. At some point, we're not gonna be here, so don't buy the house, just rent it because it's temporary.
I remember once when I was a kid and I was like, you can own or you can rent, but we're all renting from a certain, like, I was 14 and it like blew my own mind. I was
We
like,
are renting the
we
earth
are all renting.
from God, the
Yeah.
earth. Yeah, so
You can't take it with you.
yeah, literally can take a dust.
Yeah.
You know how Alexander from Macedonia died, the conqueror. You know him? Yeah, he said when you put me in the casket, put my hands like this to the sides. I want everybody to see that I'm taking nothing with me.
I like
He
that.
conquered the whole land and everything. He's like, bitch, I'm dying. It all stays.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not gonna take those jokes with you, or the laughter, or the claps,
They're gone.
or the
They're
bombs.
gone. They're gone.
Just temporary. We gotta enjoy every moment. Like Alan Watts says, be present, not try to plan everything. Don't take everything so seriously. Bump with dignity and grace and love the bump, love the pain, love the joy. And just be open when you connect with people and try to be yourself and let them be themselves. And just let it flow through you, the life.
Yeah.
Let it be as it is without even planning the next joke so hard. Justin.
Hey. I was going to say everything that she said except for the last part.
Any final beautiful closing thoughts? Maybe like a line from a book or something. I don't know. Whatever. Here. I got a bad question. If you were a slave owner, what kind of race would you enslave? Forget
Okay,
about
I'm going to
the
look up
blacks.
a quote. I'm not going to answer that. But there is a quote. Hang on one second.
If I was a slave owner, while he's looking, I would have like, these people are gonna come after me. Not the Asians; they are sucking and driving. Not the white people a little bit. Couple of black buff guys, maybe be my gardeners or pool cleaners. What else? I would have maybe like some Italian guys too. Be my construction workers or something.
Okay, I don't condone what she's saying, but I do have a quote that I want to end with.
Yes.
It's from Moby Dick. For as this appalling ocean surrounds the verdant land, so in the soul of man there lies one insular Tahiti, full of peace and joy, but encompassed by all the horrors of the half-known life.
Can I get the translation of whatever you just said? What the fuck? You wrote that down? What is this? English?
It's from Moby Dick.
I'm not reading that shit. If I
Okay.
said earlier, I am. This is what the wow. What was it?
Live life to the fullest.
That's all that he said in those 10 sentences. Justin, you'll be reading books. I don't know, like Moby Dick. I don't know. I'll try, but it sounded super weird. Not gonna lie.
That's what I was going for.
The kind of line that I highlighted today reading the book was, remember, it is a scene to Kill a Mockingbird. Simple, easy. Okay, look at this guy. I don't even. What
you
is
asked me for
It's beautiful.
poetry.
It's
I
beautiful.
gave you poetry.
Was it
Herman
even like?
Melville's poetry.
I felt like it's Shakespeare or something. I'm like, what kind of word is that? Anyways, Justin, I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart for sharing your
Thank you for
presence
having
with
me.
me, for being this beautiful, blue-eyed, magical white man that you are, with slight beard, double chin hiding under the beard,
Oh, thank you for mentioning
with all the
Thank you for bringing
this
that up.
desire to,
Thank you
of
for bringing
course,
that up.
got you help
See,
the
she's
world.
just little,
Just a
little,
little pinch with the
little.
compliment, a little, yeah, just to get you back to life. Remember, for us to remember that there's always hot and cold, good and bad, beard, no beard, whatever you prefer, but just let life be in its balance of opposites, because that's what creates the beauty of this podcast and this beautiful me and this beautiful
You were
man.
trying to land this plane.
I'm trying to land it. It's very turbulent, but we're still doing it. Shaky, 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 but shaky is nice. Y'all love to, you all know shaking is a good thing. God created shaking for our joy. So I don't know. I didn't want it to end in naughty, but you made me. I don't know.
It's my fault.
No.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Justin. Life is good. Follow, like, and subscribe and share. Hey, see you guys. Peace. We did it. Cheers to you for supporting an artist, because there's so many of the struggling artists out there, and if you chose to support me as your personal favorite go-to struggling artist, I'm so grateful that I'm your go-to struggling artist, that you want to subscribe, and you subscribe to my channel, and you like and share my content, and you tell your friends and family. Oh my god. If you're a white girl, oh my gosh, this girl I met on YouTube, her content is the bomb. Oh my god, you guys should check it out. And then you tell them, oh my god, you guys should like and share her content. Yes, queen. If you're gay, you're like, yes, queen. This bitch hates them gays, but she's so funny. Oh my god, you go to Mikey's and be telling your faggot friends about me. Because I love everyone. If you're black, you're like, oh my god, bruh, this chick is glorifying black cock on her podcast. For every kind of audience, I feel like you guys can relate to me, and I am your personal go-to artist. I'm your favorite kind of artist. I made too much fun of the girls with the fishy smelling pussies, and I ended up getting one. I'm not proud of it. Fishy pussy, yay, nay. Nay to fishy pussy. Girl, I feel your struggles now. I pray that it goes away. It will go away one day. Or not. Who knows? Maybe I'll stay with fishy pussy. But no, probably not. Because the original scent should come out soon. And the dirty dick that you had will wash off at some point. It's a very personal subject I couldn't discuss with my current guests, because it was very respectful. So I am glad that respectful people make me feel a little respectful type too. I am respectful type. I'm just like the taboo type. I'm the rebel, the black sheep or black lion. What else you want me to tell you? You guys miss me like crazy. Bye. Don't tell your mom about my podcast. You know what I mean, though?